Just I had to come forth with this Skinwalker ranch thing, so much interested in that. I'm probably one of the few ones that have ever actually been by mistake, out in that mess out there. And let me tell you, it was an interesting thing. I'm willing to take any lie detector test anybody wants to buy. I guarantee you I 100% pass it. You know how I got out there was supposed to be that. I didn't go out there by choice. There's a paradigm. There's all kinds of things shifting and connected to that thing. I got out there basically by mistake, and it's fairly easy to get lost out towards that area. And I do my best. I won't go past a certain road because of that thing, because whatever it is kind of tends to draw me in now. I also have, my life. I've got a certain person, car, whatever, and that, my life is in danger ever since then. I'm willing to do a movie for it. It'll be a lot of money. You'll have to pay me a lot of cash. And just in synopsis, basically, what I saw there, I went out there by mistake, just kept, lost, basically. Ended up in that area quick. That hills, the guy's ranch, whatever, and what I saw out there was pretty bizarre. But it's how I got out there, or what, past the point, is what was really bizarre. So I left a friend's house, had to walk home. I became kind of lost in whatever reason, paradigm type area of that, which isn't really even near there, but appears to be near there, which maybe there's a portal in that area. So I was then picked up by a cute girl came by, actually, real cute, really hot type, pulled over, and, said, "You want to ride?" And me not thinking, I was more than happy. Well, this woman, whatever creature, was driving in kind of a just non-stop direction towards that place, and I was like, hey, no, I'm up here, I don't know, just, take you out here and party a little bit. So I was like, all right, I'm down. And now, this woman pulls this, you're going to have to pay me to hear any more than that, but anyhow, I was out there with this thing, basically that thing, woman, whatever, was a mutation of one of the few aliens that they had captured. There's not too many of them, and had mutated it with a human female, and so this thing, but I'm saving all that for the movie, but nonetheless, what I saw, is incredible. There's time portal out there. I consider it a geostorm. People say that the ground humming there's a giant earthquake falling there. And so I was thinking I couldn't really hear vibrations or anything like that. But, I was thinking if there's a portal to that, and they had a super earthquake or something like that, does that crack into the ground so deep, does it go to hell, maybe past hell, and who knows what? That's kind of the feeling I got at that certain point. But yeah, I went by the guy's ranch, whatever, and then I knew he wouldn't be able to help much. I looked right in that thing. They were there watching TV. That same dude with that same smug look, he knows a lot more. You know what he's saying? He literally can't help. There's certain things he don't know about. And, like I say, I have no intention of ever going in there. I already have my life on the line. I'm willing. I will 100%. You want to pay for anything? I'll take any lie detector that you put up. I'll take. And you just got to pay for it. So I know that's for I'm saving the rest. In hopes that I do, some sort of movie thing, make cash or whatever. You can listen to all the only ones I see on YouTube are ones dudes that get out kind of close by there. They're not in the actual thing. They're in the right direction. I know some of the semiconductors out there, some aerospace people. And I'll say you this: if you make it past that point in that, you're going to be, who knows what, you're going to be made grizzly bear snack. But that's as many as come. And they're like, there's a chance now you could see one of those skinwalkers, because our government / alien force, whatever you want to name. They're like, people want those together. But I assure you, I guarantee you, and I know for a fact, there is stuff way more horrific up there like that. Don't encourage anybody to go even near there. My aerospace buddy that works up there says, there's a lot of idiots coming on there now, and he says, some of those fields out there, where it actually is. You know, there's ended up bodies, and then the grizzly bears just come down and feed on them, and I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. People get lost out there hitchhiking and everything and that. And like I say, that creature, that woman, whatever it was, it picked me up. It was mutated. I could feel when it touched my leg, grabbed my hand or whatever. It was like, what the hell? Giant hand. It was, you know, again, a mix between it and, you know, I managed to get away. I managed to scale that whole thing, scale those hills by there. And, also, if you do happen to get past that point, you're going to get fried on one of those electric fences they got out there. Because that actual ranch is hooked to three different states. One of them, Area 51, is actually hooked to it too, with the backside going in. And you even try to attempt to jump that fence, you're going to get fried right to the fence. So just keeping that in mind. I actually encourage, because I like to see a little bit more, and I see where they're getting into, actually kind of getting into the actual thing. And I was like, wow, but I guarantee you that won't be without any shit. I'd like to see you get out. I was the only one I know that's gotten right deep in there and managed to get out. In fact, that picture that you see with the guy in the field there, I actually think that was me, and they did like some photoshopping onto it. You look at me and you look at that thing, because not too many. And I say I got out there, I know a lot of space shit and whatever before, but that was just kind of by mistake. And I ended up in there that night. But yeah, if anybody can actually get up in there, and I'd like to see just from my own personal experience, you know, bring back some old memories. And funny, because I won't go past a certain road because of that place. Because that paradigm, that thing, that's connected to three portals that we know of, which is 3 different states. And like I say, you want to pay for a lie detector test? I'm on it. You know, I assure you it would be 100% true. So, being said, I felt I had to make a video on this and get a couple little feeds and whatever, and that. You know, my life is on the line for this too, mind you. You know, I've got a certain vehicle, appears to be kind of like a 4x4. It's almost like it's not road legal and everything, and it's total black, and it has some governmental type things on it, and it's tried to run me down 3 different times. And the thing, it's like one of those cars that's built for like impact crash type thing. It really shouldn't be on the road. It's pretty scary. It's a scary car. I mean, itself, it's like a 4x4 car. It's about this way. Like, not nice, and this thing is now following me anytime, any long treks or anything like that I know, because, you know, they don't want some of the shit to get out, and, you know, more people they got to kill that are actually up in there, which they will. If you're not either fried to a fence or shot, be it one way or the other, or even a farmer, or you get in some sort of accident trying to get out there because you're a lot of times away to the Great Salt Lake, then you know, and then if you get past that point, you know, the government right now is trying a lot of laser light stuff. You know, very, very easily something can come down, UFO type stuff, be it government, be it anything, whatever, down, you know, and literally suck you up with the light. Which there was that, we had that part of the thing, but I'm saving that for the movie too. But that's probably the route you'll go if you manage to get past that part. You'll be laser beamed up. Those laser beams are wicked. They give you the worst headaches. Our crooked government alien thing, they're working on ways they can figure those forward. You're going to see a lot of that, those not even lasers, but that light, those beaming lights, those big, bright, broad alien type lights that swoop. You're going to see those put into wars type thing, because they can just do all kinds of damage to the head, dizziness, everything. So they're testing those out there. So the route you'll go, if you get to that point out there, is probably that, and then who knows, you'll either be so dizzy you just die right there, or you know, like I said, in my thing, they kind of slightly pulled me up, and I'm saving that for the movie. Yeah, but now, apparently now they can actually pull you up into it. So, but we encourage it, and like I say, I'll 100% take it. Any lie detector anybody wants to buy, and I assure you it'll be truth.